Are going to start off here with some breaking news we told you about in the last half hour. Crews are on the scene of a reported fire in the 1000 block of South 3rd Street. Officials tell us it started around 4:40 this morning. Our photographer on scene says it appears firefighters are going in and out of the historic Rocking Horse Manor. At last check, crews were still trying to get this under control, and you see them there in this live picture. We're going to bring you more information here on GMK as we get it.
But first, let's turn to a major story we're following today, and that is sickness in schools. JCPS now among the several school districts in our area switching to NTI.
It is the result of expanding cases of the respiratory virus and the flu. You can see the impact on Kentuckiana here. Taylor, Carroll, LaRue, and Shelby counties have been on NTI most of this week. Hardin, Breckenridge, and Marion are included today, too. JCPS students will learn from home through Monday. And Spencer, Bullitt, and Oldham County schools are closed altogether because of sickness. Trimble, though, is closed for professional development.
WHAS11's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Emma Gefter spoke with parents in some of these districts about the decision to keep kids home.
Officials have told us a mixture of diseases are impacting schools across Kentuckiana, from Bullitt County students not having any classes for the rest of the week to most recently Jefferson County Public Schools now switching to 2 NTI days.
Our kids are sick, which means we're getting sick and our teachers are getting sick.
JCPS campuses will have a 4-day weekend without students and staff. The school district announced lessons will be taught digitally on both Friday and Monday. The news put Anita Herron of Shively at ease. Her daughter, Leah Ivy Rose, attends Schaffner Traditional Elementary.
I just had surgery, so I had to make the decision, and she's having an asthma flare-up. So normally for an asthma flare-up, I just send her to school with her inhaler, and she goes to see the nurse, and we just push on. But we had to make that decision to keep her home.
Herron is a JCPS bus driver and says she saw this announcement coming. Recently, out of every 5 kids she would routinely pick up on her route, only 1 would be present, which brought concerns for her kindergartner's health.
We discussed just sending her to school in a mask, but if all the other children are not wearing masks, then she's not going to want to wear a mask either. She doesn't understand the gravity of the situation.
As the doors remain closed at several campuses, parents praise the effort to stop the spread, but some are left with the responsibility of balancing childcare and careers. Jose Alonso, WHAS11 on your side.
JCPS says the attendance levels are holding at about 84%. Despite NTI, all athletic and extracurricular activities will continue as planned.
According to the CDC, there have been more than 250,000 hospitalizations from the flu and 11,000 deaths so far this season. Flu cases are at high levels in at least 32 states, including Kentucky. Doctors say this is one of the worst flu seasons they've seen in years, but they do say it is not too late to get a flu shot.
The way the season is extending at this point and with the severity, we would recommend everyone who hasn't had a vaccination to go out and try to get protected.
The CDC is referring to this as the winter quademic, with increased cases of COVID, RSV, and norovirus along with the flu. We've got the agency's illness tracker posted in the links story at WHAS11.com.
Happening today, one of the women police believe is involved in an identity theft scam is set to face a judge for the first time. Kaylee Fields was arrested earlier this week along with Nancy Mavrich. Both women were seen in this porch camera video from a home in Deer Park. Police say last Monday the homeowner was delivered 2 brand new phones that she did not order. Her name was on the box along with an unknown number. Mavrich and Fields are heard on video rehearsing lines to pick up these packages. Both have been charged with identity theft. Fields is expected in court this morning at 9. Mavrich is due in court next Thursday.
Humana's flagship tower in downtown Louisville soon going to be on the market. The company says it'll be up for sale, quote, in the coming weeks. Employees will relocate to Humana's Waterside building just a mile away. The building isn't vacant yet, but employees are expected to be out by the end of the year. Humana is headquartered in Louisville and is Kentucky's only Fortune 500 company. It employs 10,000 people locally.
More than $27 million worth of counterfeit jewelry was seized in Louisville. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, in January, officers stopped 28 shipments of fake designer jewelry. Each had an average retail price of more than $975,000 had the items been genuine. Those shipments included fake designer watches, bracelets, and earrings. Officials say many of the shipments came from China and Hong Kong and were headed to various locations throughout the U.S.
Officials in Floyd County, Indiana are now working to gain access to the clogged dam that they say caused the Blackiston Mill Bridge closure. We are told debris in Silver Creek, including dead trees, clogged the dam, which ultimately led to the bridge being closed to traffic on Sunday.
The diversion of that water around the eastern bank is what appears to have caused the issue. We are trying to either get voluntary permission from the landowner to access that, to help remedy that. And if we don't get that in a timely fashion, then we're going to have to try to attain that authority through a court injunction.
Floyd County Emergency Management says there's no timeline for when the bridge will reopen and didn't say how much work will go into it. The county commissioner did say it wouldn't be worth the $500,000 cost to fully repair the bridge since it'll be demolished for a replacement in 2027.
Go ahead and check out some of the storm damage that we've seen in Hart County. The National Weather Service says an EF1 tornado hit the area yesterday morning, causing damage about a mile from the LaRue and Hart County lines. No injuries were reported with this tornado.